memory with Corey was when I was going to the bathroom at school and he ran out of the workout room, picked me up and carried me all throughout the school onto the other side of school and up the stairs and made me walk all the way back down to the bathroom by the workout room with him. And he gave me a wedgie while doing it.
Hi, my name's Kayla. My favorite memory of Corey was when I was standing by the lockers one day and he came around the corner and like body checked me. Yeah, but it was like really light for him, but I was just kind of taken back and I went like shooting down the hallway. I looked like a rude boy.
Taylor. My favorite memory of Corey is when I first met him. He went to a Halloween dance with my sister and Chad Ratty, and when he came back, he stayed over that night with Chad Ratty, and Terry Ann went to work, and him and Chad Ratty stayed with me all day, and we sat down on the couch watching Family Guy and cracking jokes, and then we decided to make KD, right? And he's sitting there teaching me how to make KD, and he's doing figure eights in the pot, and he's like, it's all about the wrist, baby. It was hilarious. This is my favorite memory of him. It was great.
This is Kevin. What's up, Kevin?
This is it.
What do you like about Corey? What was it like when you first met him?
He was cool. I liked him.
He was cool, you liked him? That's lovely.
Yeah. That's
okay,
beautiful.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
My name's Calvin and I knew him from school. I had probably 2 classes every year with him from grade 9 up until what happened, but probably my favorite one is back in grade 9. We'd sit there and harass our teacher, Miss McDonald, and we're sitting there at the back of the class and we were just sitting there minding our own business. All of a sudden he's like, whoa, what the? I'm like, what is it? He's like, a button. We're like, where'd the button come from? He's like, I don't know, it's a button. So we're looking around like, where the fuck's this button come from? And we both look forward and our teacher's stomach is hanging out and we're both like, oh! Just horrified. And then we just both get kicked out of classroom for laughing too hard and, oh yeah, it's one of my favorite memories with him.
I'm Shante, I was his cousin. Last day I saw him was at school after school when me and you were after school. And he came down the hallway and he was like, he was pretending to be the Kool-Aid man, and he was like, what did he say?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
He was just like trying to burst through imaginary wall, just, oh yeah!
Oh yeah, he said that he wanted to stack up all the cans for the food drive and burst through it and go, oh yeah! Just as the Kool-Aid man. It was really funny. And then he like lifted up his shirt and he was like, I'm not skinny! He was like, and then he was like, and it was like all jiggling. It was really funny.
My name's Galen. I knew Corey in grade 10 religion. And Corey, when I first seen him, I was like intimidated by him because he's big, like tall and everything. So, and then after a while, I got to like see how he was, and he was just nice. Big friendly giant.
Hola! Hello, how you doing?
I'm Nicole. I met Corey in SAP a few years ago, and my best memory of him is when we were at the creek and he took the golf cart through it and tried to jump across it.
Oh yeah!
My name is Josh. I've known Corey since 3rd grade. My best memory of Corey would have to be quadding every day in the summer and flipping twice.
Nice. Nice.
I'm James. I knew Corey from Sapre, and I really remember him being super funny. That's pretty much all I remember of him. Just so funny, just ridiculous.
Just bust your gut laughing.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah.
Wade. Cole.
Jacob. Like every day with him was just a fun time.
Every day.
He just made
I like that one.
so much better. Like,
Yeah, that's good memory. Every day.
My favorite time with Corey was when we would go on my Rhino and we just, I don't know if it's called wheelies or
donuts.
Yeah, we would do donuts in my freaking Rhino.
Nice.
It was so fun.
Awesome.
I'd say my favorite memory of him was when he was at a party at my house and he got a little too drunk and he passed out in the backyard. He was just passed out and we had to bring him inside and he slept on the couch for a few hours and then he came back out and just kept partying. That's
Nice.
my favorite memory.
Seeing him at Safeway every day was just always so great.
Did you ever see him shoplift?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's all
I've never
good.
seen him. That's why he was so good at it.
Yes, very
He's a
good.
professional.
Yes.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
I'm Kennedy. I met Corey at Cole's party when he passed out, and we brought him to the couch.
Nice.
And got him water. And my favorite thing about him was his vest, his furry vest.
His furry vest.
His fuzzy, furry, hairy vest that he always wore. Yeah. And I saw him at Safeway. We had lunch with him every day and brought him food when he got caught shoplifting. He wasn't allowed in Safeway anymore.
Name's Nick Kosh. I know Corey. I went to school with him at Merck. And my favorite memory is I was sitting in English class one time, and you hear this big fucking knock on the door, just bang, bang, bang. Okay, so Miss Pollock goes up, and she answers the door. And Corey comes stumbling in, and he says, "Yeah, buddy," just like he always would. And he took his left hand, drew his handprint on the very top left corner of the board. So he left and Miss tried erasing his handprint, but she wasn't tall enough, so she couldn't do it. So then he left, and then she said, "Hope he doesn't come back." And he came back 3 more times after that, and drew a couple more handprints. It was just so funny. Like, no matter how many times she told him to get out, he'd just keep coming back. Always a jolly guy, we'll never forget him.
Hi, my name's Jeff Barfoot. I met Corey playing Pee-wee football for the Cat Dozers. Even though we're a terrible team, you know, it was a good time, definitely. My favorite Corey moment was down in Waterways at one of the fires we had. He pretended to punch me in the face and it looked pretty realistic. And it was my idea to make him the Superman cape and try and fly off the bench there. That was my favorite moment.
Awesome.
Brandon Herman, and Corey's my best friend. Known him probably since we went to Father Bow together, probably since about grade 3 or so. Played hockey with him most of my life. Moved out to Sapre. I met him quadding and whatnot. Favorite memory with him, there's definitely a lot. There's the go-kart, or my golf cart, and he cruised it down through the creek and almost drowned my golf cart. Good partying memories, that's for sure. I played hockey with him most of my life. My 16th birthday last year. Right from the second I got on the bus in the morning to when I got off the bus, at the end of the day, it was non-stop happy birthdays and made sure every single person in the school said happy birthday to me. He picked me up in front of the English class and made everybody sing happy birthday to me. Picked me up in the middle of the cafeteria, made sure everybody said happy birthday to me. Stopped any random kid to make sure he would say happy birthday to me. So, happy birthday, Big C. Love you, miss you.
Hi, I'm Sherry Herman. I'm Brandon's mom. Corey and Brandon were best friends. This is my daughter, Amber Herman.
Hello. Okay.
My favorite memory of Corey is him coming into my house and saying, "Hey Mom, what's for supper?" Just like he would at home. And he'd come and pile his plate as high as I've ever saw it and eat it all. And we loved having him there every day. He was a part of our family. We miss him. Happy birthday.
I'm Kaylin, this is Cody, my brother. I'm Brandon, Herman's cousin. My favorite memory of Corey is he would always come over to my auntie's with his mohawk hat and say, "Yeah, buddy." Happy birthday.
Thank you.
My favorite memory of Corey, he'll come over and me and Brandon and Corey will hang out in the garage and he'll always tell funny stories. Happy birthday, Corey.
Okay, I'm Alex Nixon, and I knew Corey because he was friends with my brother since I was born. And my favorite memory was when he came up behind me and gave me bear hugs and saying, "Yeah, buddy."
Josh Nifford. Knew Corey through friends in school. My favorite memory with Corey is when we were at the creek having a fire and he was in the golf cart and he kept going down the hill, and every time we went through the puddle he made us laugh. And he did about 20 times in a row. One of the best friends you could ever have.
I'm David Soladuca. I knew Corey since forever through baseball when I was about 2 years old. Been friends ever since. My favorite memory with him was probably when we went camping and we would try to go to bed in a tent. He would stay up drinking and make stupid accents all night, just keeping us laughing. It was so funny.
What was your favorite accent?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Name's Quentin Adams. Everyone knows me. I'm really cool or whatever. And I knew Corey from just playing around with Sapre through Cody and all them. And favorite memory? I don't know, from what I can remember from drinking with them. The parts I can remember are pretty fun.
The parts you remember?
Yeah.
With the friends you'll never forget?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm Curtis Brown. I knew Corey since grade 2. And my favorite memory with him was when we were camping. I had my quad and it wouldn't start, and he just lifted up and slammed it on the ground and it would start again.
To know. My favorite memory of Corey is when he picked up a snowball and my pony went right after him, chased him across the yard until he dropped the snowball. Then the horse stopped and everything was fine.
Cody, I knew Corey from living out in Sapre.
Please speak
Favorite
up.
memory has to be when he flipped his quad.
When he flipped his quad.
For sure.
I'm Jeremy Edmonds. I knew him through friends at school. I know, chilling outside, having a smoke outside in the parking lot. He's a chilling, funny guy. I don't know. He always put a smile on my face when I see him.
Okay.
Good to talk to.
Warren, I knew Corey from school, and I just always remember just hanging out with him in the halls and stuff. He's a good guy. Really loved him. He was nice.
Trevor, and I knew Corey best friends, or good friends, and we went into the woods and he got caterpillars all over his quad, and when we got to the fire hall he said, "Hey TJ, get all these caterpillars off my fucking quad."
My name is Brian Halifax. I knew Corey when I met him in grade 9. My favorite memory of him definitely be when we had religion class together in last year, and he just like always picked on Tara Bennett, and every time it was just hilarious. She'd get so mad every time. And one time she got up and left the classroom. that was probably the best memory I have.
My name is Ashlyn Kane. I know Corey from grade 9. My favorite memory with him would be him and my ex-boyfriend trying to fight, and my ex-boyfriend beating him, and he was really surprised and he was dumbfounded. It was absolutely hilarious because he just didn't know what to do with himself.
My name's Justin. I first met Corey in grade 9, and ever since I met him, he's been awesome. He's been friends with everybody I know, and I don't really have a favorite memory, just every memory with him has been amazing.
Jessica, come dance with me!
Yeah. Rest in peace, Corey. We love you.
Amber. I first met him at a party like last year, Justin Beaches. There's like 300 people there. It's not really memory, just kind of saw him there. He's really tall. Felt puny, afraid of him. That's about it.
My name's Karen Brenice, and I knew Corey because he was my other son from another mother, and he grew up at our house. And one of my favorite memories of Corey is when we all went for pizza in Gregoire, and Corey and Callie were doing Shrek, man. My favorite time was the Shrek time because he could recite the movie, sing the songs. He was my Shrek, really. And that's one of my favorites. And my other one is what a good friend he was to Nolan. When Nolan got his haircut, and I made him get his haircut, and it was really short, and Nolan was so pissed off at me, and he had tears in his eyes, and Corey was with us, and he put his arm around Nolan and said, "It's okay, buddy, it'll grow back."
I'm Greg Brenice. I'm the husband of the other half you just heard from, and yes, Corey was our other son. One of my favorite memories is when we were learning how to make birdhouses in my garage. He built it, he didn't want to paint it, and he didn't want to bring it home until it was painted. So it's still at my place, waiting for him to come paint it.
Okay, I'm Courtney and I was a good kid, so yeah.
I'm Rhiannon Clark, and I knew Corey because we used to play together when we were little. We were in Cubs and Scouts together, and we'd all just play together. Kobe says he misses you, and he kind of wishes he was here too. But when he moved, we all kind of just parted ways, and it's kind of sad. But yeah, those childhood memories of getting hit in the face with snowballs, but
oh yes,
it's always good times. Yeah.
Hey Corey, it's Tony. Remember when we used to play hockey together for 2 years? He used to always get my back when we used to always get hit. Love you, bro. Hey Corey, it's Reed. I remember when we used to fucking work out up at Merck and shit, you know, he showed me up and like curl 300 pounds on the fucking weight machine. I miss you, dude.